So as your self-proclaimed Thailand expert, I'm here today to go over some of the myths and stereotypes and what the reality of the situation looks like out here. Because not everybody rides elephants to work, and not every Thai uses chopsticks. Asia isn't all the same. Shocking, I know. But enough of that, let's get into some of the myths and stereotypes about Thailand. Starting with the first one. So the stereotype that Thailand is just tropical islands, full moon parties and backpackers just isn't true. The reality is, while yes, places like Phuket and Patti are famous for nightlife and beaches, Thailand is incredibly diverse. With bustling urban life in Bangkok, mountain culture in Chiang Mai, and agricultural heartlands in Assam, Thailand isn't just a vacation playground. It's a complex society with deep history and regional differences. There's many sides to Thailand to see, so you don't just have to see what is popular, or even what Thailand is most known for. You can do whatever you like out here. Remember that. The next stereotype, that most Thai people depend on tourism for income, is mostly spread by foreigners. Perhaps because that's all they see, or at least that's who they interact with mostly. And more obviously, if you're a full tourist, you might only see the tourist side of Thailand, and not the true side that the locals live in. So it makes sense why those tourists only think one thing, because that's all they see. They just struggle to understand that Thailand is bigger than what they can just see in front of them. The reality is, tourism, yes, it's important, but the economy is also driven by manufacturing and automobiles and electronics, agriculture, export industries, technologies, and the finance sector in Bangkok. And if you just go pure analytical and look at the numbers, then you'd know most Thai citizens do not work in tourism. That myth is quickly gone with a Google search. Now I know this next one is big because I myself believed it for a while, maybe more so because I am a white British man. I do struggle with spice, a little bit, because the stereotype that you can't eat any Thai food unless you love the intense heat is widely believed for sure. But the reality is, while there are dishes that are very spicy, Thai cuisines do balance sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and of course spices, with many dishes like the famous pad Thai that you can even order mild. And of course you can ask for not spicy. If you're a white man like me, then almost every time I order something that's normally spicy, they normally double check and ask me, which I don't mind. In fact, I kind of prefer it. The last thing I want is another nosebleed given to me from spicy food, which yes, has admittedly happened to me before, when I was younger, a lot younger. I'm better with spice now, I promise. So don't be put off trying new foods because you fear the spice. Just ask for it without, or even mild, and see if you like it, because you surely can't eat Western food all day every day out here. As much as I see people try that, there's better and cheaper meals out here, if you can try the local food. Another stereotype is that Thailand is a developing country that is exclusively home to monks, temples, and a simple rural life. And while that is true, it's important not to forget Thailand's other side, which is almost the complete opposite. Because Thailand is also highly modernised, digitally connected, politically complex, and economically industrialised. Bangkok has some of the largest shopping malls in the world. And I'll say this, most of the locals here pay via QR code. They don't even use cash from what I've seen. That's not even a thing back in England, so Thailand is definitely advanced, especially in certain areas, like its capital. That's for sure. And if you want to avoid the rural areas and live like you're in the West, you can. You can always stay in the tourist cities that cater to the tourists and the Western life. But that's not for me anyway. Personally, I like the best of both worlds as an option. So living just outside the tourist city is the sweet spot in my opinion, because then each day you can wake up and decide which life you want to live, the simple rural life or the more complex Western busy life. And now the final stereotype, that every girl is for sale or can be bought. This is a very popular one, and while Thailand does have a well-known sex tourism industry in certain areas, it only represents a small fraction of the country's population and culture. Call me crazy, but I think it's best not to automatically assume every single girl you see walking down the street is for sale. But maybe I need to find myself an insane asylum for that mindset. I don't know. If you think the opposite, then you're risking getting slapped or maybe something even worse. And I have heard there's spots out here where there's women wearing certain style of clothing, I should say, where you could assume that. But other than those areas or that specific scenario, I wouldn't risk it. I definitely wouldn't automatically assume this stereotype either. And that's it for today's video in covering some of Thailand's more known myths and stereotypes. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you're thinking of moving to Thailand but don't know how, then you're in luck. Check out the link in the description to my website, where I have my Move to Thailand guide, which has everything you need to know before you move to the other side of the world. From what visa to get, the cost to live in, more tourist mistakes that people make, and a full step-by-step Move to Thailand blueprint. And even more than that. So yeah, check that out if you're interested. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.